Today we will discuss about a new approach that is been published in the Cell journal. That is, instead of using the regular T cells, we use these specific stem cell memory T cells for CAR T therapies. It might have some added advantage and even eliminate the need of lymphodepletion. So here we will discuss the abstract that is published in the Cell, and in the subsequent videos we will discuss the results that are published in these studies. So the idea is that in the standard T cells they used T cells populations which comprised of stem cells, central memory T cells, effector memory T cells, and terminal effector T cells mainly, and they modified these T cells and then used these T cells for the treatment. And in the new approach, what they are proposing to use this stem cell memory, that is CAR CD8 plus T cells or stem cell memory T cells for this CAR T modification, and then use these T cells on the patient. So advantage that they have seen in their studies, they conducted 20 patients for the standard CAR T cells and 11 for the this CAR CD8 plus T stem cell memory T cells. Added advantage that they are able to find that this their new approach will has the superior expansion and persistence compared to the standard CAR T cells, and also the clonal succession of this stem cell memory T cells based approach is much more consistent compared to the clonal succession from the standard CAR T cells approach. And their in vivo studies also shows a better differentiation and activations, or the consistent differentiation and activations, indicating that this idea can be used in the patient. However, as with other therapies, it also has some disadvantage that it will cause the mild cytokine release syndrome, which is mainly dominated by this IFN-gamma that is shown here. So the why they wanted to use this stem cell memory T cells, as apart from this added advantage, since these stem cell memory T cells can have the properties that is close to the stem cells, that is they can persist and expand on its own. So because of that, it could be possible that this CAR T cells has enhanced half lifetime compared to the standard T cells, and also because it eliminates the need of controlling the half lifetime. So the only factor that dominates this efficacy of this stem cell memory T cells is the tumors that are present within the host and the host related factors. However, in the standard CAR T cells, apart from this tumor and host related factors, their half lifetime also plays a role that determines the efficacies of these standard CAR T cells. So the idea that and because of that, in the standard CAR T cells, to improve the half lifetime of the these T cells, this lymphodepletion is usually carried out before this CAR T cells is being used. So this further makes this therapy complicated and make it more expensive because of this additional step. And with this stem cell memory T cells, this additional step will no longer be required because its efficacy is determined by the inherent ability of this stem cell memory T cells from the half-life point of view, and the other efficacies depends on this tumors that are present in the host and the host related factors. So from this studies, they are actually proposing to switch from the regular standard CAR T cells to the stem cell memory T cells for the modifications that are done to make it a CAR T cells, and then use them for the therapeutic approach. So the only place where the cost might improve is to extract the stem cell memory T cells instead of directly using the T cells populations for the modifications. This is what the abstract says. We will discuss in our subsequent videos what are the results that are presented in these studies, and how, whether they are able to convince, or whether their story is promising that the stem cell memory T cells is a good idea for the CAR T therapies or not. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time. If you need to understand more about this topic in detail, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. Again, thank you for your time.